Today we're talking about pelvic pain. We're seeing quite a lot of it presenting in pregnancy, and it's often as common, if not more common, than back pain. But it's not spoken about. So ladies are wondering what's going on in their body when they're feeling this pain in their pelvis, or also called pubis symphysis dysfunction, or PSD, and they go to their doctor and they say, it's okay, that's just how you need to be now that you're pregnant. But there's so much that we can do about it to help strengthen our body the right way, to help minimize the pain and to help us feel better. And there's a lot of things too that we can do in our day-to-day life to help avoid that pain. So the first thing we need to think about is keeping everything very symmetrical. So that means we don't want to have our legs too wide apart or uneven body weight in any position under gravity. So when we go to, say, put our pants on in the morning, normally we would stand up and put our legs into our pants, but we need to be sitting down now and put our pants on in a position where we're supported so that pain isn't coming into the pelvis and we're not in those asymmetrical positions. Similarly, when we're walking, we will need to now shorten our stride length as we walk so that we're not taking a big stride when our body is under load, and then that again can cause the pain to come in through the pelvis. You need to be careful when walking upstairs. Again, you'll need to take smaller steps up the stairs. Don't take 2 landings at once. And as you climb those stairs, really focus on digging your heel into the stair so you can activate your glute muscles to drive you up the steps instead of just walking up the steps, and then you'll start to feel it through the pelvis. So when we're going to get in and out of our car, this is another common time when we often see our legs move apart in a really asymmetrical fashion, and ladies that are experiencing pelvic pain will get a sharp sensation at that point in time. So the best way to get in and out of the car is, I kind of call it, we want to almost reverse into the car. So we're going to reverse in like we're in that tight mini skirt we're talking about. We come into the car, we keep our legs together and we swing them into the car here like so. And similarly, to get out of the car, we're going to shuffle forward, swing our legs out, and then stand up out of the car. So again, we want to hop in the car, legs together, keep the legs together as we swing them in, and then to get out, swing them out, and stand back up, keeping the legs together the whole time to help avoid that sharp pain that can come on when those legs move apart. So they're things to be careful of. So I always say to ladies, imagine that you're living your life now in a tight mini skirt so that the legs aren't coming apart. Keeping those legs quite close together, keeping everything very symmetrical to keep the pain down. So that's things to help minimize the pain that we're already having. And then the other thing we need to do is strengthen the body in the right way so that we can start to combat some of this pain. So the things we need to be looking at are strengthening our pelvic floor and strengthening our deep abdominal muscles. So if you're unsure how to do this, please refer to our other videos on strengthening pelvic floor and strengthening the deep abdominals. The other thing we really need to be doing is to strengthen our glute med. So that's the muscle here at the side of our bottom, and by strengthening that, that will help to hold that pelvis more stable as well. So again, in doing that, we can be doing our squats, our modified pregnancy lunge. We do not want to be doing a long full length lunge because again, that will place the pelvis under too much load. But if we do our shortened pregnancy lunge, then we will be able to strengthen the glute med. So let's talk a little bit about that lunge. So how we're going to do that is, it's like we're on railway tracks. Then we take a step back, but we're not coming back too far. We're not bringing that leg back too far. Our weight is very symmetrical, and we come down here into the lunge and back up, but really making sure we've got weight in that heel, particularly the outer edge of the heel, and that our glute med, if I do it from this side, this muscle here is on. We want to keep it on as we come into the lunge and out of the lunge. So that's our modified pregnancy lunge to help strengthen the glute med to help avoid that pelvic pain. The other ways you can do it is having a therapy band around the legs, putting a little bit of resistance onto the therapy band as you roll out onto the outer edges of the heels, and just having it there when you're doing simple tasks like chopping your vegetables or cleaning your teeth in the morning. So we need to strengthen glute med, we need to strengthen deep abdominals, we need to strengthen pelvic floor to help prevent that pelvic pain. The worst thing that we can do is just stop moving altogether, because if we don't strengthen the body in the right way, we see that this pain can become quite debilitating and crippling. So please, let's get an exercise program in place to strengthen what needs to be strengthened to help us avoid that pelvic pain and to live a more functional, agile, mobile pregnancy. Take care and have a great day.